calming is very important because otherwise I'm gonna let you stay up until tomorrow.
I guess it's about 6:30, so we should start. John, are you about ready? Yeah, it is 6:30, sure. Okay, tonight we're going to have a very special lecture from Maechee Chiraporn. She is both a scholar, wears three hats, a scholar, a teacher, and a researcher in Buddhism. She got her degrees, three of them, one from Konkan in agriculture, another from Kentucky State in public affairs, and a third one from the local highly esteemed Buddhist university that starts off Maechee Chiraporn, whatever.
Yeah, Maechee Chiraporn Khanardnid University. Very long. MCU, that's it. Yes.
Okay, so it's, I don't think you're going to talk about gender issues or anything like that, but you are 10 precept
Yes,
Maechee.
nice. Yes.
And so that would be interesting if any of you have questions about that later on. Maybe you're going to do what you're going to do.
The question how to ordain, something like that,
Yeah,
right?
We'll leave that up to them and we'll see what's going on. So if you like, you can leave a little bit of space at the end of the talk for questions.
All right, okay, sure, we'll do that. Or we can start with Q&A if you would prefer to.
Whatever, would you like to do that?
Oh, no, that's okay. I go on my way first, right? Would you like to come up here and sit on the floor? Try, why not? Okay, I will let you just... You want to try? Nobody want to try? Yes, come. Come, please. Yeah, you move it up. You will love it, you know. You can sit like this. I don't care, okay? You can sit whatever you feel like. Yeah, come. Be together. Yes, please. Yeah, that's good. You know, even you can, you know, put your leg like this, but not point to the Buddha image. That's it. But you can sit, but not lie down. That's all. You can sit any position, any posture. For comfortable, right? Okay, good. Oh, okay. May I?
Talk directly into the mic would be fine.
Right. May I have just a second? I send the link to my student first. Too many people interested in this class.
We put a Facebook link for the live stream.
Would you like to share to your friend?
It's the Facebook call is inside the
I have one guy in Europe.
We share to the Facebook with the Bangkok meditation.
I have one guy in Europe and one in Norway, one in Australia, and another one in Bhutan. That's good. Okay, let's send it over.
Tom, you said you want the voice up a little bit. Tom, you want the mic closer? The mic closer.
Okay, that's it. Good evening. Okay, do I have to make it coarse like this? Is that too coarse? ต้องใกล้ๆเลยนะฮะ All right, okay, I'm not comfortable. I has been introduced, but I would like to introduce my friend. Okay, Maechee Kun นะคะ Maechee Kun has been ordained the same time as me. This is our 9 years. So next year gonna be 10. Okay. Actually, I just would like to ordain only 15 days, 9 years ago. But time go very fast. It's 9 years already. And I feel comfortable with my status. Okay, same as Maechee Kun. Maechee Kun will come here to be my guest, to help me. I would like to present the Dhamma in the new trend. You know, actually when you listen to Dhamma, you just listening, digest whatever you feel as per your background, you know. But today I would like to talk, tell you about Buddhism in my way. And then after that, I have conclusion on my own word. And then it's like a poem, right, poem. And then I will let Maechee Kun pray the crystal ball. And then I will say along, not sing along, okay? Say along with the crystal ball. And then after that, you can just be quiet, meditate, and digest whatever you heard. You've been heard, okay? You hear, okay? All right. So today, actually, I has been told that there is not only Buddhists here. My career that I has been done for 5 years already is the Vipassana master. Vipassana is the Bali word, mean insight. So it means that I teach insight meditation at the Wat Mahathat, you know, near the Royal Grand Palace for 5 years already. And those people that come from everywhere in this world, Europe, America, Australia, Netherlands, Korea, India, even India, right? Everywhere, but not Thai. Yeah. So, but because we have another session for Thai, so in order to teach Vipassana Bhavana, we don't talk much. Vipassana is mean that you cannot let somebody tell you what happened, because it's happened inside. It happened within. But the instructor is very important, because the instructor will give you the instruction. For the insight meditation, you have to follow instruction strict, very serious. So today I would like you to leave whatever you know, at the door. And I would like to show you the insight meditation in the Theravada tradition. Just learn, okay? I didn't force you to just take it home. I just want you to learn in this room. Just like I am a salesman of new car. So I will present you the new car, and I would like you to take a look in the detail. Is it good? Is it fit you? You can take it, and you can pursue on your own, okay? Actually, when we talk about the meditation, there are two kinds of meditation. The one that we already have, even we have never been practiced before, is called calmness meditation or tranquility meditation. If you don't have that, you cannot sit, right? You're going to fall down because you have mindfulness. When you, in here in Thailand, we take rice as our main course. So in order to have light, actually we just use the spoon and the fork, right? So we pick up the rice by using the spoon. If you have calmness meditation, you do the calmness meditation, you can pick up the rice and put in your mouth. But you don't have that calmness meditation, the spoon might go to your nose, everywhere. This is called calmness meditation. You may not see that picture. How about reading? When you read, this is checking. Is that okay? All right, okay. All right, okay. For reading, focus on the book. I think that everyone here in this room experience when you're reading the book and you deep down into that book. And seem like you just be alone with that book. You don't hear anything. For me, when it happened to me, when I read that book and I just sit, somebody touch me, I just, frightened. you know. That is calmness meditation. It means that you are in just one emotion. You need only peace and calm. It makes you happy. But it's just the surface mind. It won't change anything. After that, when you face your daily life, emotional happen. You get angry and you cling with that. You increase the degree of your anger. 2,600 years ago, about that, the guy named, we name him the Buddha, found the insight meditation. The calmness meditation has been with this world for a long, long time ago, before the Buddha era. When the Buddha enlightened, he discovered the insight meditation. What is the difference between the calmness and the insight meditation? The insight meditation is about to train and develop your mind, to aware whatever occurs at the present moment. So what is your present moment now? Would you like to answer? What is your present moment? Now, here and now. Thinking, right? Look at her. Thinking. How about you? Happy. How about you? Observing. But one thing that you always have, you don't need to create it. You already have, and your mom, your dad are the one who gave it to you. It's your breathing. You're breathing all the time, right? 24 hours, even you sleep. So talking about present moment, it means that when you feel you're breathing in is your present moment. The breathing out that you just did is your past already, it's the past. And after you finish your breathing in, the breathing out coming is your future. So you will see that present moment, past and future are very close. And we face the real world at our present moment. See how narrow it is. This morning I have discussion about narrow and thin with Como. And he said, oh, narrow is something like that, thin is skin, something like that. So we face the real world only at the present moment. But what happened? We let our past to harm our present moment. We let our future, anxiety, worry, to harm our present moment. So that's why practice insight meditation is not Buddhism. It is for everyone. In order to aware the present moment. So the real present moment is your breathing. So right now, if you feel breathing in, I would like you to do that. Breathing in. And feel your breathing out. Okay? This is your present moment. When you feel your breathing in, breathing out, and you're aware of that. But actually, have we ever aware of our breathing? No, because it's automatic, right? We just care about something else. Care about how people gonna look at us, how we react to whatever happened. We think about outside, but we forget the thing that we already have. You don't need any tool. You can sit anywhere, you can stand, you can do standing meditation, you can do sitting meditation, lying meditation, walking meditation, anytime, anywhere. By feel, being. Keep your mind feeling and mind the same when you practice, okay? When you feel the breathing, talking about breathing in, breathing out, inside meditation, for sitting meditation, we use the rising, falling. which is the movement of your abdomen, to be your main object for practicing sitting meditation. Okay, so right now I would like you to do, okay, a little bit, we try, okay. Okay. You can sit any posture. I just want you to aware only one thing. Keep your spine upright, okay, that's it. The rest you can relax. Relax the whole body, relax your shoulder, okay. And feel the movement here. When you're breathing in, you look at me first, okay? Look, when you're breathing in, the air get in here, go to here, and make your chest up and down. And the last station of your breathing is here, your abdomen. That's why when you're breathing in, the abdomen rise up. And when you're breathing out, the air start get out from here, right? To here and here. So if you feel your breathing in, I would like you to feel here. You might not get used to because actually you feel at your nostril. So feel here, okay? If you cannot feel, I would like you to put one hand over your abdomen. Breathe normally and feel what happened to your hand. You feel when you're breathing in, it's rising. And then you start breathing out, it's falling. You're going to feel rising, falling, rising, falling. Feel that? Keep your mind there. Follow your rising, falling. And when you feel the rising, falling, that is your present moment. Why we have to practice this? We have to repeat it, to repeat it. Because our mind is just like monkey. That's why we know the mind as the monkey mind, right? In order to keep your monkey mind stay still, you have to tie your mind with something. So I compare like the coconut tree and the monkey. Have you ever been to Pattaya or Phuket? You know the coconut tree, right? Very tall, very, right? So in order to get the coconut, in Thailand, we let the monkey to go and get it. Pick up the coconut for us. The monkey will pick up and then just, drop it down. But sometimes we would like to get the coconut. We couldn't find the monkey because the monkey is very naughty, right? They might jump into the jungle or go somewhere. So if we want to get the coconut at whenever we want, we have to tie the monkey with the coconut tree. The coconut tree is your movement of your abdomen. And the mind is the monkey. And the rope that ties the monkey with the coconut tree is your mindfulness. The mindfulness is whatever you are aware. When you feel rising, awareness, you get mindfulness. Falling, rising, falling. This is for formal meditation, formal insight meditation. Why we use this one? Why don't we feel the breathe in and out here? Because sitting meditation, you have to allow yourself, your body, the physical, to stay still, not move. You have to pretend that you are the Buddha statue. Why we have to do that? Because whenever you move, you feel the movement, it means mind is there. Your mind have the characteristic two things. One you already know, it's like monkey, very fast. The second is mind know one thing at a time. So it means that if you feel rising, falling, you don't know anything else. But if you feel the movement, you won't feel the rising, falling. Can you believe me or not? don't believe me. The Buddha said, even the Buddha don't believe. Because Buddhism is the religion that you have to prove. Oh, panna ego. Take it. Pachatang vinyuhiti. Learning by yourself. You have to prove. For example, this is very good case, okay, about one mind, know one thing at a time. There is a man have the cancer, an old man, suffer a lot, and he have problem with breathing. He cannot breathe well, so he pain a lot. And what he can do, he just in the hospital. He was in the hospital that time, and he lie down, and then he just say, not even sound, because it's pain and have problem with breathing. He stopped crying when they give him the morphine. So the doctor came to him and told him that just put finger together. Okay, would you like to do that? And then make it a circle, circle, make it a circle, 2 fingers, make it a circle. And feel comfortable with that circle. Keep your mind there, okay? Feel comfortable with that. The doctor asked him to do that. So he do that. He just keep the finger together and make circle. Make it circle. Make circle. The finger like that. Yeah, right. And after that for a while, no cry, no sound from him. He still pain. The pain didn't go anywhere. But by the time that he focused on his finger, mind there. Mind cannot feel the pain anymore. Even pain didn't go anywhere. Okay? This is the way that you keep people. If you have somebody at home, and maybe your mom, your dad, grandma, grandpa, just lie down in the bed. Just let them do this. Don't let them feel their pain. Don't let them feel their suffering. Keep their mind away from that. I think that everyone has been have experience about sitting meditation before in any method. But every method causes you sleeping leg, isn't it? Right? Anyone feel sleeping leg before? Everyone, right? Anyone don't have it? Very lucky if you don't. Okay. Because what? We sitting this one, cross leg. The breath cannot flow very well, right? That's why when we sit quite long, and you not get used to because you have never practiced sitting. Because you jump into the sitting meditation. But for me, I will give the homework to my foreigner student. You have to do 2 things. One, you have to practice sitting, cross-leg sitting, to let your muscle get used to, all right? And second lesson is practicing the inside meditation, sitting meditation. So do not get used to this posture. So the breath cannot flow very well. And it's become numb sometimes, or sleeping leg. What did you do? You cling with it. You feel it. And you want to move because you cling with it. You didn't see it. You become the sleeping leg. And you want to move to get rid of that. But if you has been told by your master, like me, I'm going to say, don't worry, just aware of that. Don't cling with it. Just take a look, just feel. Don't do anything. And then aware of that, saying your mindfulness word in your heart, feeling, feeling, feeling. When you feel better, keep your mind here at your station, at your main object. Feel the rising, falling. But you cannot do it right away because sleeping leg is stronger than here. That's why your mind will go there again. Same thing. You don't become, you don't cling, just aware. Feeling, feeling, feeling again. And then come back. And then if you can keep your mind here, with your rising, falling at on time, eventually you won't feel any sleeping leg anymore. I ask you, sleeping leg still around or not? It might be there. Because after you end the session, you cannot move your leg. Right? But what happened? You don't feel it afterward, after you are aware of that. Because mind knows one thing at a time. This is good for us. You know, I'm getting old already. When you have some pain, at the beginning you feel it because it's stronger than our breathing. Just like when we meditate and we think, we have thought happen. The thought is stronger than here. That's why for sometimes you don't feel the rising, falling anymore. So your job, you have to find out where your mind goes. And then you find out, oh, I'm thinking. And you get used to think. Thinking is mean that you cling with that thought. You have question and answer. What should I do tonight? Where I go? How can I go? You know, from topic to topic. This is called thinking, clinging with the thinking. So when you realize that you are in the meditation session, you're just aware of your thought by mindfulness words in your heart. Thinking, thinking, thinking. When you're aware of the thinking, it means you are at the present moment. At that time, your present moment is thinking, right? But what you have at on time for your present moment? Here, because you're breathing on the time. So here, waiting for you to aware. But if another object happens, you're aware of that. When you hear something, when you meditate and you hear the noise of the air condition very loud, just hearing, hearing, hearing. Because that is your present moment. After hearing, hearing, you don't judge, you don't give any attention. Bring your mind back here. Be at your station. Have you ever seen the robot that clean the floor, the round one? They just go, right, and get the dust, right, clean the floor. And after that, they go to that station, charging, right? Same thing. Well, for sitting meditation, rising, falling is our station. But you have to aware whatever happen, which one is stronger than your rising, falling. You're aware of that and come back to your station. This way you can sit 1 hour, 2 hours, maybe 7 days. Because you have, you know, mind have something to do at on time. That's why some monk, you know, meditate 7 days, just like that. Because inside meditation is the way that you train your mind. You give your mind a job to do. You don't let mind just go wherever they want. But before we know, before we get to practice the inside meditation, we just follow our mind, wherever it is. You know, that's why we have a lot of emotion. We see this thing, we like it, we don't like it. We have something like that. But when you practice meditation like this, you will aware when emotion happen, when anger happen, when somebody make you angry, you can aware, oh, I am angry. This is your present moment. You have emotion and you're aware that you are angry. When you're aware of that, you feel that you have mindfulness. The mindfulness is mean that you know whatever happened right there. After mindfulness is the wisdom. The wisdom will tell you that anger is just emotional. It will last long. It's up to you. You are the one who would like to use that anger to be the weapon to hurt yourself, or you just see it. and let it go. At Satira Thamasathan, that at my center, my master used the word "Ja e," bye bye. Ja e is mean that you're hiding and you see someone and you ja e, something like that. And then bye bye. It means that you ja e is mean that you face something and you realize it, you're aware of that. Oh, I'm get angry. I am angry. And then you bye bye by using breathing meditation. You come back, breathe. At the beginning, you might breathe very hard, like that, and very hot. Only the heat come out because you get angry. But what happened when you be at the breathing? The breathing is neutral, not positive, not negative. And of course, it's your present moment. And when you keep your mind at the breathing, when you look back, the emotional drop, the anger drop. If you want to keep relation with whoever make you angry, you will give them a chance. Let them calm down first. And then, we talk after that. But if you don't care, just let it go. Too many people in this world, you don't need to be friend to everyone. I'm not negative, but I tell the truth. All right? So you see that things are impermanent. Things change, not last long. And if you look at that, it tells you about non-self. People get messed up about non-self. Even my student, I'm still alive, I still have my body, my emotion. How can I practice non-self? Non-self doesn't mean of course, it's emptiness. But it doesn't mean you not exist. You still exist in this world. You still have body and mind. But you don't attach with it. I'm going to say you detach with that. When you look at the car, the whole thing called the car, right? But if you separate the part of the car, is that the car anymore? It's not car anymore. You take off the wheel, you take off the mirror, you take off the roof, it's become the parts. Unless you put it together and then become the car. When you get angry, what happens? You feel heat inside, right? You feel the sensation, the tight sensation. Where is I? Where is the I? So inside meditation, when you practice, you will see the three characteristics of existence, which is impermanent, things change, dissatisfaction or suffering won't last long, and non-self, emptiness, no me, no mine, no I. And you will see that everyone just like you, we are all the same. Thai, American, everywhere in this world, we are the same. We consist of 4 elements. We come from the nature. We are part of the nature. And eventually we will be gone. We will become, when we die, they say that the fire stops first, right? And then the wind, right? The air. ใช่ไหมคะ? Okay. And after that, your body will become the soil. We're back to nature. That's why in our center, when our master died, or everyone died, we said that back to nature. We didn't say that they die. We just said they back to nature. If you understand this, you will see that whatever you like, people will like it. But if don't like, people don't like it. You won't harm anyone. The relationship between will be better. You don't think that this is my husband, this is my wife. But you will change your point of view about your husband and wife. Become friends. Before you get married, you have your own life, right? You have your private life. But what happens when you're married? You put it together like this. You will last long. What you have to do, move a little bit. You want to have the intersection, the overlap one. Take care of that. Adjust yourself. If you don't like it, start loving something that they love, But here, the rest, you still have your privacy. You have to respect that. You cannot be like that. Every single relationship just like that, even your friend. If you understand that I'm a kind of person like this, and you accept me, you might not like it. But you know that that's the way I am. And you can accept it, you can still be my friend, right? Just like that. And then this one is the loving kindness. Loving kindness starts from ourselves first. Love yourself. Loving yourself is the gratitude, Because your mom, your dad, half of your mom, of your dad are here within you. So if you are happy, mom and dad will be happy, right? But if you are upset, you're unhappy, mom will be the first couple that feel unhappy. So if you would like to let your mom and dad, even they're still alive or not, take care of yourself. Love yourself. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself that has been doing something in the past, have done something wrong, did something wrong in the past. Don't let your past to harm your present moment. The past is your memory. The future is your thinking. Thinking is might happen or not, you never know. But why you pay a lot of time, you spend a lot of time about thinking? Back to your present moment. Feel the breathing in and out. Focus on whatever you are. Reading the book, because meditation, both calmness meditation and insight meditation are not separate. They support each other. At the beginning, when you feel the rising, falling, you do the calmness meditation because you are only in one emotion, feel the rising, falling. But after the monkey mind working, you start doing the insight meditation because you're aware whatever occur in the present moment. That is the difference between it. Okay? So before I go to today, I would like to present the Dhamma art. As I mentioned before, I'm going to say along with the Christabel, because I do my homework. Actually, I have to say it, but I'm going to read it. It's like a poem. Okay, I would like you just sit sabai, naka. Okay, you can close your eye or you just smile, whatever. And Maechee will do that. We will leave the Q&A at the end, okay? Right? Okay. Maechee, please. Today, I am not asking you to believe what I believe. I am inviting you to look at your own mind, to look at your own experience. In Buddhism, two words are very important: meditation and liberation. And that freedom. Meditation is the practice. Liberation is the freedom that grows from the practice. And that freedom is not far away. It begins in very small moments. If we sit quietly, even for 1 minute, we discover something interesting. The body may be still, but the mind keeps moving, planning, remembering, rehearing conversation, judging, worrying, and most of the time, we do not notice that we are being carried by these movements. We think we are in control, but often thoughts are moving us. The Buddha observed this carefully. He saw that suffering is not only pain, it is being entangled in what is constantly changing. Meditation is not escape. It is not about stopping thoughts. It is not about becoming special. Meditation is learning to see clearly. It is the training of attention. Just as we train the body with physical exercise, we train the mind through meditation. And this training has two qualities: calmness and insight. We begin simply breathing in, breathing out, staying with your breath. And when the mind wanders, we gently return. No force, no judgment, just returning. Calmness meditation is like allowing muddy water to settle. When the water is stirred, we cannot see. When the water becomes still, clarity appears naturally. Calmness does not yet free us completely, but is steady the surface of the mind. Without stability, there is no clear seeing. When the mind becomes steadier, we begin to notice something certain. Each breath is different. Each sound arises and fades. Each sensation appears and disappears. Thoughts come, thoughts go. Emotions rise and fall. Nothing stays. This is what Buddha called impermanent. Not as philosophy, not as belief, but as something you can observe for yourself. For everything we experience is moving. Normally, when anger arises, we say, "I am angry." But if we look carefully, there is heat in the body, there are tight sensations, there are rapid thoughts, there are changes from moment to moment. Which part is I? When we observe closely, what we call self is not a solid object. It is a process. It's a flow. This is what Buddhism generally refers to as non-self. Not that we do not exist, but that what we are. is more fluid than we assume. And when this is seen, even a little, something softens. Clinking becomes lighter. And this soften is the beginning of the liberation. Liberation is not escape. It is not becoming emotionless. It is not destroying personality. Liberation is freedom within change. Freedom from being possessed by anger. Freedom from believing every thought. Freedom from reacting automatically. Imagine anger arise. But instead of being swept away, you see it, you feel it, and you choose how to respond. That moment is liberation. Even if it lasts only a few seconds, liberation is not an event far in the future. It begins when awareness becomes stronger than habit. And emotion and meditation is how we strengthen awareness. Meditation is the part. Liberation is the natural unfolding. Okay, please meditate. Let us practice together. Sit comfortably. Allow the spine to rise gently. No rigid, not collapse. If you feel safe, gently close your eyes. Feel the weight of your body. Feel gravity holding you. There is nothing you need to accomplish right now. Just being here. Bring attention to the breath. Do not control it. Simply notice breathing in, breathing out. If the mind wanders, and it will, gently return. Each return is training. Each return is strengthening steadiness. Allow the mind to settle naturally. Now begin to notice. Each breath is slightly different. No two breaths are identical. Sensation in the body shifts. Sounds appear, then vanish. Thoughts arise and dissolve. Watch a thought. See how it forms. See how it disappears. You do not need to push it away. Notice it as it's impermanent. When the mind says, I like this, I don't like this, I am calm, I am restless. Just notice these phrases as mental events. They arise and they pass. The sense of I is also changing. Let yourself observe this gently. No need to analyze, just noticing. Now, let awareness open a little wider. Breath, sound, sensation, thought, on appearing, on disappearing. Awareness itself remains. Rest there. nothing to grasp, nothing to reject. In this simple knowing, there is already a quiet freedom. Take a slightly deeper breath. Feel your body again. Make a deep breath. When you're ready, open your eyes. We still have like 5 minutes, right? We finished what time? Oh, 20. Okay, we still have 20 minutes. I would like to offer you the walking meditation. Would you like to do it together? Okay, I show you first, okay? Don't worry, we have room for everybody. Remember, sitting meditation, we use the movement of our abdomen to be our main object. For walking meditation, we use our movement, our feet to be our main object. When you walk in your daily life, you just keep walking, right? But for inside meditation, we have to aware in the present moment. So it means that you have to know exactly what happened at that moment. So we will start from standing first. Okay. Balancing yourself. You look at me first, okay? I will let you do it later. I show you first. Balancing yourself. The main object of the standing is only one word. Only standing. You feel your body standing. You scan yourself from head to toe and up. You don't need to go to detail. This is my eyeball, my nose, my chest, whatever. You just feel this is object standing. And then you have the mindfulness word saying that standing. But because you have to scan yourself, the word standing comes But for walking meditation, we have to open our eyes. Because walking meditation, actually, for the forest monk or even the monk, even the nun, we practice in the forest. We might step on the road or maybe step on the snake. So make sure that we have security, right? We're secure enough. I have my pocket. Yeah. Okay, so starting with standing first, close your eye and feel the body standing. You don't need to go to detail, remember? Just see this is like a pole. Yeah. No me, no my, no I. This is very good for, seeing the non-self in you. Standing, 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 standing. Then open your eyes, ready for walking. Keep your eye low, about 2 meters in front of you. And prepare yourself to walk by saying, intend to walk, intend to walk, intend to walk. And start walking with the right first, okay? Lifting, moving, touching. When you feel lifting, it means that you just be that moment is lifting. You feel your feet, your right foot lift up, hanging in the air, and pause a little bit, okay? Not much. Pause a little bit and start moving, okay? Moving. When you feel moving, that's your present moment. And touching, it means you press your foot on the floor and transfer your weight up front. Ready for the second one. Okay. If you do it continuously, you can balance yourself. All right. Okay. Lifting, moving, touching. Use a small step. You don't go like that. Okay. That's why I told him it's not room for everyone, because we just go half step only. Okay. Lifting, moving, touching. You feel that, and then you feel your body move, transfer your weight up front. Lifting, see this? Lifting, moving, touching. Lifting, moving, touching. Lifting, moving, touching. I say it because I feel it. I feel it and I say it. I didn't say it and do it. Because if I say it and do it, I become the robot. Lifting, moving, touching. Lifting, moving, touching. This is robot. But if you feel, you keep your feeling there. Because if you do that, lifting, moving, touching, lifting, moving, touching, that is the calmness meditation. And eventually you will get dizzy. Because calmness meditation means you just be in one emotion, remember? And you will deep down in that concentration. Your mind will concentrate on the wording. And that is not good. You get dizzy and eventually you pass out, not pass away, okay? Pass out. Okay, so feel and say. Lifting, moving, touching. Lifting, moving, touching. Lifting, moving, touching. Last step. Lifting, moving, touching. Make your feet equal. And close your eye. Feel the standing 3 times. Standing, standing, standing. Open your eye. Intend to turn because we have very small space, all right? We're going to turn back. Intend to turn 3 times. Prepare to turn. Intend to turn. Intend to turn. Intend to turn. We are going to make the 60-degree turn. Some places they use the 40-degree turn. What's the difference? From here back there, 180 degrees, right? Divided by 3. You get 60, 60, and 60, right? But if you divide it by 4, you get 45, 45, 45, and 45. And you sum up is 180. But I use 60-degree turn, okay? You start with the right side first. You say the word, the mindfulness word, and feel the right part turn. Turning. The first 60 degree, remember? So our foot will go 60 degree. Look at this. Turning. You're not finished yet. You just go right, right? You have to put the left together with the right. Turning. This is the first 60 degree. You have to turn because you have 2 parts, right and left. And the second one, turning, turning. You get how many degrees? 120 already, okay? Another 60 to go. Turning, turning. And then you close your eye, doing the standing 3 times, and then intend to walk 3 times, and then start walking. Okay, I would like everyone to stand up, being this side, you, in the middle, and then you just go there. Okay. Now, you just move back a little bit. Okay, move back, down. All right, okay. Can you put this on your seat? No, that's okay. Okay, you have room. Okay, everyone have room. Okay, อันนี้ถอยหลังนะคะ Just move back. Be together. Right. Right here, like this. Okay, everyone. Come back, come back. Come back, everyone. Yeah? Yeah, you stay here. Right. Okay, you have to be in one. Yes, okay. Right, okay. We go together, all right. Close your eyes. I will say a word. If anyone want to speak out, it's okay. Otherwise, you can listen to me. Maechee Kun, is that enough room? Otherwise, you can come here. Okay. Why don't you just move up a little bit so she can be with you? Yeah, you come here, closer. All right, okay. Okay, close your eye. Standing, standing, standing. Open your eyes. Keep your eye low, about 2 meters in front of you. Intend to walk. Intend to walk. Intend to walk. Lifting, moving, touching. 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 Last step. Lifting, moving, touching. Close your eyes. standing, standing, standing. Open your eyes. Intend to turn. Intend to turn. Intend to turn. Turning, 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 turning. Close your eye. Standing, standing, standing. Open your eyes. Intend to walk. Intend to walk. Intend to walk. Lifting, moving, touching. 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 Last step. Lifting, moving, touching. Standing, standing, standing. Intend to turn. Intend to turn. Intend to turn. Turning, 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 turning. Standing, standing, standing. Intend to walk. Intend to walk. Intend to walk. Lifting, moving, touching. 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 Last one. Lifting, moving, touching. Standing, standing, standing. Intend to turn. Intend to turn. Intend to turn. Turning, 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 turning. Standing, standing, standing. Intend to walk. Intend to walk. Intend to walk. Now you may say in your heart while you're walking. Okay? Walking, lifting. Okay, don't step it. Only go and pace down and hold it. Okay, go. Yes, good. Okay, we have to hold it a little bit. You don't step. Otherwise, it's your lip not lifting. Lifting is when you just lift it up and hold it a little bit. Okay, balancing yourself. Hand together, you can balance more. You can put your hand together, you will feel more balancing. Not that long, just only small step. All right. I would like you to walk with your mindfulness to your seat. Well, walking is not that easy, right? Seems like you have to learn how to walk again. Actually, if you feel exactly, it's not that hard. But you don't feel it because you have never been doing this before. So what you have to do is just feel lifting and feel the movement. You know, right now what I do when I walk, I just go like military. My mind just go there, right, left, right, left. It's automatic. That's why we have to repeat and repeat and repeat to make it automatic. But if we want practice, we just let it be natural, it's one. Because our monkey mind won't listen to anyone. So you have to train it. Just like you raise the child. You have a child, 2, 3 years old, very naughty. I think 5 is very naughty as well. So what you have to do, you give him the toy. And what when they get the toy? They stay still, right? And repeat like that. Same thing. Practicing make automatic. You have to repeat it. Why you have to feel rising, falling, where we go, thinking, come back, rising, falling, feeling, painting, whatever. Because you have to train your mind. Let the mind know that stay still, just like that. Repeat it. Otherwise, everywhere. And then when emotional happen, you cannot catch it. You don't know. You cannot aware. Unless you train your mind. When you get angry, you won't feel anything anymore. When you hear something, people talk to you, they let you listen. But what happens? When we hear something, we judge. We think right or wrong. If you're happy, you agree. If you're not, you argue, right? So practicing inside meditation, repeat whatever happened here and now, is the way that you can aware when you are in the daily life. You practice, you can practice in the formal meditation like this, feel the rising, falling, feel the standing, feel the movement of your foot, lifting, moving, touching, each moment that you do. Let your mind learn to be at the present moment. I always telling about this story. When you go shopping, I told you, when you go shopping, you just want to buy something, you just go straight to that one. But it happened that you just, being attached by something, like maybe new shoe, brand new, very good, and you didn't plan to buy it. But you just get in that shop. And you find thousands of reasons in your thought, support your desire. Before you pay the credit card, do one thing first, okay? Maybe you remind you by remember my face. Oh, Maechee Chum, ask me to do one thing before I pay the credit card. Breathing. Okay? Before give the credit card. Breathing. 3 times. 3 sets. And what happened? Before that, your mind cling with that merchandise, with that shoe. Oh, everything's so good, 1,000 operation, make you want to buy it. But remember, Maechee Chum said, breathing first. Okay, you make breathing. And by the time that you are breathing, what you get? Mindfulness, right? And mindfulness tell you that, do you plan to buy that shoe? No, you plan to buy something else, right? But it just pop up on the way, and attractive, make you stop and want to buy it. And when mindfulness happen, because at the present moment is your mindfulness, awareness and mindfulness. When mindfulness happen, you realize that you are not here for that shoe, and you can just let go. You can walk away. Very easy. But is that desire stronger than mindfulness? It's up to you. It means that you're not practiced enough. You cannot make it automatic, right? Okay. So I would like to give you time for Q&A. Anyone would like to, or maybe not Q&A, just share your experience of today or something like that. Anyone, please?
So I'm pretty new to the Vipassana tradition. I've been practicing Zen before, and I was wondering, do you keep noticing or noting things with words, or does it change to a way of noting emotions and thoughts? For example, do you think about textures, or do you keep using words to note everything?
You can note everything. Every single thing that happened at that present moment.
But as a beginner, you start with words. You just use words to
Okay, because you have to start with word first, because your mind need to learn. Just like before you can write an A, remember how many times you have to copy that line in the book before you can write an A on your own when you were young. Just like that. You have to let your mind note whatever happened at the present moment. No seeing, no hearing, no like, happy, feeling, emotion, anything. This is possible. But it's not possible. It's okay. But when you practice, this is the time that you can notice every single moment. But in your daily life, you cannot. But if you realize that, okay, I used to practice, my mind will learn. I used to practice, this is anger, not good. And every time you're aware of that already. When you know that you are angry, that is noting already. So what you have to do, you have to have your breathing meditation along with noting. Otherwise, you cannot let go of that. You cannot just note and leave it. You have to ja-e, remember? Noting is ja-e, anger, and bye-bye. Make a deep breath, in and out. Or maybe thinking about how good they are, the one that make you angry. When you see, I told Homo this morning, because we all have problems with our mom and dad, right? When we were young. But sometimes we think about the past and we just feel like, I feel unhappy with my dad because of his behavior like that. If that kind of emotion happens, what do you have to do? We have to compensate that thinking by note that. Thank you, Dad, to keep my life. Thank you, Mom, to keep my breathing. Without them, without you. So if you do this at on time, every time that you have bad impression about your parents, thank you them. Gratitude to them. Without them. Then eventually, that bad impression will drop, and eventually it will be replaced by your gratitude. Same thing. Before I came, I called my student in Japan because Homo will go to Japan. So I said I have one student from LA will go to Japan. And then she asked me, because I post my Facebook today about loving kindness. And then she couldn't have take care of the spiritual trip at Satira Thammasathan. We have the one-day program every day from Monday to Friday. You don't need to reservation. You just step in. No cost, nothing. So this morning I asked my guru to teach. I taught about loving kindness, practicing. Okay. Before you give the loving kindness to the others, you have to spread your loving kindness to yourself first. And then she asked me, the girl, Japanese, the Thai girl in Japan, "Oh, master, what should I do to get my money back?" Somebody, borrow the money from her. I said, give them loving kindness. "Oh, I cannot." Okay, if you cannot, you're giving loving kindness to yourself, okay? And then spread that, because if you don't have it, you cannot give that. Like you don't have the money in your pocket, you cannot give to anyone. So you have to earn, you have to gain your money first. Same thing, you have to gain your loving kindness to yourself first. And then you can share that to the other. So I told her, if you want to, you have to have your money back. Loving kindness is the only way. Every day you say that, may you be happy. At the beginning you cannot, because you get angry, right? But if you just repeating and repeating, one day you will feel that, oh, because they have some trouble, that's why they, otherwise they won't borrow your money. But this is time to pay back, so giving loving kindness. I hope she can get the money back. Or otherwise she can think that, oh, my karma, I might get the money from them before, something like that. Okay. Another question, please?
First of all, thank you very much. This was very, very useful for me. I think you partially answered my thinking. So during this practice that I've been doing for many years, slowly improving, so I can sometimes stop judging. But most of the time, I was a professor, so I have this idea in my head that I can give instructions all the time. So, but judgment does not go away. Every time somebody says something, I'm already judging that person. Good, bad, this political point is bad, this Trump is bad, this other person is good. And I seem to not shake it off, even with a lot of, maybe you answered partly the question, but maybe you can give us some guidance what to practice, how to practice this at all, so that my judgment gets removed. And finally, when should one judge? Finally, I have to decide sometime that this is good or bad. Maybe you can give 2 points. 2 points I'm making, how to reduce this judgment and when to finally make the judgment, if at all.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you for your questions. It is it. Right. When we hear things, we see things from our sense perception. We see things, we judge as per our experience. I like it, I don't like it. Oh, I don't feel anything. When you hear something, same thing. So, judge thing doesn't matter. But the matter is when you judge what happened to you. You feel happy if you judge and make it better. You feel unhappy if you bias. For example, you're a professor, you have to keep an A and B, whatever. But if you look at the way that you work, the thought that come and go, sometimes it's something that you never expect, but it's just happen because it's the nature of the thought, just like that. It's the nature of us to judge because we are in the world of the materialism. We have standard of the society. When we grow up, we have been raised that, oh, this is right, this is wrong. We living in the world just like that. Nothing wrong. What we can do? You may ask yourself, is it good to judge things? Because at the present moment, if you stay focused at the present moment, you will realize that you just not go back to him. Hearing, hearing, hearing. People talk to you. They want you to listen. You just listen. Just hearing. You don't need to put your mind, your pure mind, to be the container, to get whatever they give to you. If it happens that this is your job, you are the boss, and you have to make decision, it's something else. That is the critical thinking. So, but if you practice the present moment, you will know that the judgment is good for your own good and for the others. You don't bias. You don't do because of I like it or not. You don't base on emotional. You base on rational. But in order to have that kind of rational from wisdom. Wisdom comes from mindfulness. Mindfulness from awareness. From being at the present moment. See? That's why meditation, calmness meditation, insight meditation, help you to be happy in this world. One woman come to me. She said she confused. World is so crowded. Very confused. I said, crowded is the world, but not you. Because here is yours. Peace in here. If you crowded, it means here is crowded. So keep practicing. And then you will know that you should judge or not. But when it's time to judge, you will judge with your wisdom. You won't harm anyone. Right? Okay. Thank you. Right.
I'd like to thank everyone for coming tonight. John, it's been an amazing evening. It was also some fantastic music, so I'd like to thank both of you. Yes, just to make a few announcements. First, there is a need to move some of the furniture. The brown chairs go into this room, if you could help a little bit. The white chairs go into the other room, and that would be very useful. There's also a box at the back of that room, and we do make donations to our speakers on a regular basis because they live in a world that's slightly different than ours. So I think if we can make a small, if you can, up to you, entirely up to you, you can make a donation. And brought some new people out, which is fantastic. And we have a program every Monday, and we will do that, I hope, for the rest of the year. And I think we're going to have another speaker, monastic speaker, on next Monday. Is that correct, Best? Oh, Prabhupada, of course, yeah, Prabhupada is coming in next month. Okay, yes, February ends on the 28th, so we're talking about the 1st of March, right? Well, you catch up after a while, you can't get me forever. Anyway, yeah, okay, thank you very much for coming. Thank you, Ajahn, and thank you for the beautiful music. Okay.
Shall we have a
Have
good
a
picture?
prayer. Yes, please do.
Shall we have a good picture together?
Yes, yes.
Okay,
please
come,
do.
come.
Okay, so are you going to do a chat?
Yeah, good pictures. Okay, you can sit there. Yeah, and some can stand up. Okay, please come together. Who's gonna take it? Kunter, take it, right? Okay. Yeah. No, you come. Kunter will take it. You come. Yeah, right there. You can stand up. No problem. All right there. You can sit on here. That's okay. Sit with me. Yeah, come. Thank you for coming. Okay. Okay. Would you like to come up here? Woman, please. หนูขึ้นมา นั่งแรกได้ โอเค Alright, okay. Right, you can sit on here. Yeah, sit down on that one. Yes, good. Nice. Can you see everyone?
Yes.
Alright, okay.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Alright, เอาอีก One more. Oh, okay. สาธุนะคะ They said when you say sadhu, you get 20% merit. So every time people do good thing, you say sadhu, or you get 20% merit. Okay. Sadhu. Okay. Have a good evening, everyone. Okay. Have a good night. Thank you for coming. Okay, ไหมนะใช่ต้องฝึกนะเพราะว่าถ้าไม่ฝึกมันก็ไม่เป็นอัตโนมัติเราต้องฝึกให้มันเป็นอัตโนมัติเราต้องรีพีทซ้ำแล้วซ้ำอีกถ้าเราไม่ซ้ำมันไม่จำหรอกลูกจิตเราน่ะมันลิงมันเร็วถ้าหนูไม่ซ้ำมันบ่อยๆไม่รีพีทมันบ่อยๆมันลืมแล้วมันก็กลับไปในราคาตัว
Very nice talk. I enjoyed it very much.
เห็นตั้งใจมากเลยนะจ๊ะคะ
เพราะว่าเคยหนังสือฝากไปถึงที่
Oh, I have the book for everyone. Como, where is the book? Right.
อันนี้ผมเป็นหนังสือเมื่อ20 กว่าปีก่อนแม่ชีสังสลีได้มาเมื่อ20 กว่าปีก่อนแม่ชีสังสลีผมเขียนหนังสือเล่มแรก
Give it to everyone.
Okay,
Yeah, open it and give everyone. ค่ะ Zero.
แล้วก็อันนี้เป็นหนังสือธรรมะท่านแม่ชีสังสลีก็ช่วยมาคอมเมนต์แล้วก็เป็นเปิดตัวหนังสือเมื่อ20 กว่าปีก่อนตอนที่ท่านยังมีชีวิตอันนี้ก็เลยกะอยากจะฝากไปที่เสถียรธรรมส
แต่
ถา
ไม่
น
ชีขออนุญาตอ่านก่อนเนาะ
ใช่อันนี้จะเป็น
เดี๋ยวไว้ที่ห้องสมุด
เป็น
นะคะ
ครับอันนี้ก็จะเป็นภาษาอังกฤษ